I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm literally just finding out about this story, and I had to do a video on it as soon as I found out. So apparently, these track stars from Virginia, some high school in Virginia, were doing their little track meet thing. Where they have to hand off the baton. One of them are gonna clock the girl in the back of the head, and then after the fact, gonna try to cry on the internet like her feelings really matter in the situation, like she's not the aggressor here.
New at 6:30, a show of poor sportsmanship at a high school track meet in Virginia on Saturday. One runner can be seen attacking another runner with a baton. The student who was hit has a concussion and a possible cracked skull. She was immediately checked out by doctors. The runner who was accused of attacking her was disqualified from the race.
So you're telling me you're so worried about your own feelings, right? We literally could see in the clip. I understand that the video clip is the quality is all not that good. It's not my fault. It's the video itself. But we see you in the video not only looking directly at the target of which you hit. You were running regularly. She was running regular. Then we see you cock that motherfucker back. We see you do that. Like, we watched you do that. So for you to then go on the internet and start crying and even trying to defend yourself about the situation is crazy, knowing that what you did was wrong.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see the first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do that to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
Now, me personally, I believe everything that her parents said was BS. You literally could watch that video back, and even if you watch all the different angles, especially the angle that's facing towards them, she's literally running like this. She cocks it back like this and then swings. The girl was in front of her for a significant period of time for her to be able to realize, oh, she's in front. Like, you could see it, even if it was like in the peripheral, you can't even jack that she didn't see her. She would be able to see her in the peripheral vision. There was no reason for her to swing, especially because her arms were like this while she was already in front of her. So regardless if she lost her balance, she didn't lose her balance, there was no reason for her to swing like that. I believe that she's lying. The victim literally is dealing with a fractured skull and a concussion. Why do you think that she'd even want to talk to you for an apology? I understand why the parents are defending them because that's their daughter, and oh, they believe, oh, my daughter would never do something like this along those lines. But personally, I feel like she did it on purpose, and whatever happens, I feel like, she needs to suffer the consequences of that, because that girl didn't need for that to happen. And I guess that was like the track coach or whatever who said, oh, you have to be a full stride ahead for whatever. Regardless, I've never seen that happen in any sort of track, whatever. I've never seen that happen. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sit here and I'm an avid track watcher, but I've never seen that happen in any level of track that I've ever seen in my life, ever.
We're used to watching her just pick up where there's any slack. So as she was coming through the curve, I was like, I'll tell my husband, I said, she's doing what she do. She's gonna be all right. They're gonna get back where they need to be.
So on the back curve, I had kind of got cut off when I tried to pass it the first time. So I let her go ahead, so I knew like when I got fully on the curve that I was just gonna have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from icing Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why did you do it, and why haven't you apologized yet?
Now, this is the only part where I'm kind of just like, I don't know. Because on one hand, one girl says that she apologized and the victim said that they didn't apologize. So, I don't know. When it comes to like these news things, a lot of times they say certain things to make, the other person look bad, to make themselves look better, or, especially because things is going to court, they kind of just, so they kind of drag this a little bit. So, I don't know. But those are the thoughts of the family members. I'm glad that, the girl looks fine. She looks well, what I'm saying, dealing with a concussion and a fractured skull, that ain't nothing to do, to poke around about. I ain't never had a concussion before, but, what I'm saying, I've heard stories of people who've had concussions, and it's not a hard, it's not an easy thing to, to deal with. But, y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section, what y'all believe. I already let y'all know what I believe in the video. I let y'all know what I believe. But I'm going to catch y'all next video, man. It's your boy Sway. Be out of here.
Let that shit ride, 88.
It's that trench music. Can't feel my pain unless you've been through it. They be rapping about shit that I've been doing. Rest in peace to my brothers I've been losing.